friends, how you doing? I am doing well, and I'm back again with another unboxing opening video for you with some storytelling to do. I got 3 packages that came in the mail, and if I do not open them and show them to you, then I cannot catalog them and put them into my collection because it's like it don't exist. You are my friends. You are my friends. And listen, if I don't show you what I got, if I don't show you my collection, I cannot catalog it. And then it sits in packages here all week and they just stack up. And that's what happens. So I got 3. I got 3 here, and razor knife. Where's my razor knife? Oh, before I start that, let me I gotta do I'm gonna do a pick of the week. Now listen, every once in a while I throw in a movie and I'm taken back by the movie. I'm taken back by the movie. I'm like, wow, this is just a great movie, and I want to share with my friends because I don't know whether or not they've seen it or not, and I don't know if they care, whatever. But this was dang good. I mean, this was dang good. I mean, this was a good movie, and it was also a real cheap movie. I picked this thing up at like Walmart, and I want to say I paid like $12 for it when it first came out, but the cover of it piqued my interest. The picture on the cover piqued my interest, and I have seen it numerous times. Now that's gonna tell you that it is a good movie. Now if I bag on a thing, that's gonna tell you that it is a good movie. Okay, if I've watched it numerous times and I can't even tell you how many times I've watched it because it's that good. But I had to throw it in again this weekend, and it is John Travolta in The Fanatic. Man, this movie is flipping awesome. Okay, that's what I gotta say. It's a Fred Durst movie. Yeah, Limp Bizkit himself. Fred Durst. I believe he directed this or produced it, or wrote it. He did something with this thing. He had his hand in it somewhere. His Fred Durst hand, all about the nookie. This was, oh man. Listen, there are some movies that I don't even know how they end up slipping under the radar as far as awards go. And not just for John Travolta. The other guy in it, that's in it for, am I going to not be able to say his name there? If you guys see this movie, you know what I'm talking about. This is Fred Durst, John Travolta, The Fanatic, Devin Sava. Am I saying it? I'm probably not saying his name right. Probably not saying the guy from Final Destination 1. Okay, he was in Final Destination 1. He's a good actor. Okay, if anything, for that guy and the John Travolta combo. John Travolta plays this guy. I don't know what his issue is. He got something going on with him. He's somewhere on the spectrum. Let's just say that he's somewhere on the spectrum, and he's a big movie fan, kind of like myself. Maybe that's why I'm so relatable to this movie. Except for the fact that I don't want to meet my stars. I don't want to meet any movie stars in my life because of movies like this. I truly feel. Listen, for a while I was a big. I'm still a big Kiss music fan. But throughout the years, from watching different interviews with Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley, I'm like, I don't want to meet them. I don't want to meet them because I don't think they're going to be as nice as I want them to be. Now, a quick little fan story to go with this Fanatic thing there. As a child, there's a place near my house. It wasn't even near my house. Actually, it was a good hour-long drive at the time. That they were having a convention, like almost like a Comic-Con type thing, but this was the back in the day convention. All they had was they had like the Knight Rider car, and they had I want to say it was Kit was there from Knight Rider, the General Lee was there from Dukes of Hazzard, the A-Team truck was there, and they had some stars signing things. Okay, here's my story. You're gonna love this one because this is the one that made me realize how much people suck, okay? This is the deal about how there are some people out there that truly suck. And movie stars, listen, you people need to be thankful that your job that's what you do, okay? I'm sure it's a tough job. I'm sure it's not an easy job. I can't memorize, I can barely memorize anything. My memory's shot. For them to memorize scripts and then go out and act these things out, these people are amazing, okay? And so, as a kid, I was a big Dukes of Hazzard fan. Yes! I was a big Dukes of Hazzard. You know what I mean? I wanted to the good old boys. I wanted to slide on the front of that car and hop into that window because the doors didn't open. And I wanted to be a good old boy. I wanted to. Now I probably die. Now I probably have a panic attack, or I have. But back when you were a kid, you didn't have those worries. But I got those worries now. There's no way in heck I'm gonna be jumping bridges in the General Lee now. But back in the day, yeehaw! Tell you, I love the man. You got Daisy Duke walking around with the pants creeping up over there. Okay, I'm a youngin', I'm a little boy, and you get the fantasies going on, and you the good old boy, yeah. And then all of a sudden, my father says, guess who's going to be at the convention center next to where we live? I'm like, who? General Lee. I'm like, General Lee is just a big enough a star. Right there, that's enough. That's enough right there. It's a big enough star for me to go see. You're going to take me to go see the GeneralLee? I can touch it? Can I touch it? No, you can't touch it. It's going to be Boswell. Okay, I can touch it. But what else is going to be? 18 Van's going to be. 18 Van's going to be there. Yeah. R2-D2 is going to be there. R2-D2. What are you talking about? R2-D2's going to... Yeah, R2-D2's going to be there. What? You're blowing my mind right now. But on top of that, you know who's going to be there? John Schneider. Mr. Dukes of Hazzard, Mr. Bo Duke. Was it Bo or Luke? Bo or Luke? Was he Luke or Bo? He was Bo, right? Bo Duke, John Schneider. He was Bo, right? Listen, it's been a while. I do have the DVDs. Okay, that's okay. I was real young. I was real young. So anyway, but I know it's John Schneider, right? John Schneider. Do I have to Google that? I don't have to Google. It's John Schneider. Anyway, I go there and I'm in line hours. And back in the day, okay, nowadays you go to like a Comic-Con or a Horror Con or a Scream Con or whatever you go to, it's like $100 for an autographed picture. Back in the day, it was like $5 to $7 for an autographed picture. And I waited in this line. It was literally a line, and then it went upstairs, and then it was like a little ramp thing, and there he was, up on top of this like platform, up above everybody. Mr. Good Old Boy himself, sitting right there. I was like, I'm gonna go talk to him. This is my hero. He's my hero. He's one of my heroes. And I'm gonna get to talk to him. John Schneider, yeah, just a good old boy. And I went up the ramp and I stood in the line for hours. I must have been like 6, 7, 8, something like that. I was young. Hours. And we make it up to the stairs. Still waiting. And go one stair at a time. Every 20 minutes, maybe up a stair. Because I'm watching. As we're getting closer, I can see him. And every girl that went in front of him, he's like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? I'm a good old boy. Yeah. He's having full-on conversations with people. My hopes and dreams were there. I'm going to have a conversation. I'm going to ask him how he did all those amazing jumps. I'm going to ask him all these amazing things. I'm going to ask him all of these amazing, super wonderful Dukes of Hazzard tricks and stuff. How does it feel to be working with Daisy? How does it feel to be working with Roscoe Pico Drain? You know, how does that feel? What does it feel? Does Boss Hog scare you? He scares me. And how does he keep that suit white all the time in that dusty Dukes of Hazzard area? Okay, he always had the white suit on, and it was dusty and dirty and everything. I had all these questions. And stairs, a lot of stairs. And 1, 2, 3. We're going. Hours. He's talking to every single girl. He's hitting on every single girl. He's having conversations with every single girl. Then I get in front of him. This big, little guy, this little tiny guy, barely look over the top of the thing. I got my picture of him that they handed me, sweat all over the picture. I've been holding the picture for hours. I was just sweating. And I hand the picture, I slide it over to him. He signs it, and he goes, thank you. Next. I'm like, what? He ain't a good old boy. He's a jerk. He's a jerk. You're a big old jerk. I waited this life like 2.5 hours. You didn't answer none of my questions. I wanted to know about Boss Hog. I want to know about Roscoe Pico Drain. I want to know how you did that jump across the canyon. I want to know what it felt like to drive in General Lee. You talked to all those girls. You didn't talk. I'm a little tiny guy. Jerk. That's what I gotta say. You're a jerk, okay? You busted my dreams. I never want to meet another suit. I never want to meet another celebrity again in my life because of you. Because you ruined my life. I don't know what you were trying to pick up girls, man. If I would have showed up there and I was like 15 years old in a bra and looking at you like, big smile on my face, you would have had a conversation with me. I could have asked you about how they kept Boss Hogg's outfit clean that whole damn shoot. But no, I was just a little boy who waited in the line. I don't even think my father was with me anymore. I think my father took off. I don't even know who I was there with. I didn't even know how I got there. I was just so excited about getting there. I don't even know how I got there. Man, he wasn't a good old boy. He was jerk. That's it. So when I see this movie, it makes me think of my encounter with the good old boy John Schneider. Is it John Schneider? I hope I'm saying his name. doesn't even matter. You know who I'm talking about, okay? The blonde one, okay? The blonde guy, not the other guy, not the brunette. There was a blonde and a brunette, and then they ended up substituting them later on down the road with somebody else, like their cousin or whatever, because somebody quit the show or whatever. You know the guy I'm talking about. Yeah. Screwed me over. That's what I got to say about that. Okay, all right. So, yeah, so I don't want to meet no more celebrities. So, next thing we got here, we got a package here from New Jersey. New Jersey. And it is a copy of, I can't get it out of the, copy of, The Lost Boys Trilogy. Why, you ask? Hey, Mr. Melton Movie, are you aware that it's coming out on 4K? Yes, I pre-ordered it already. It's coming in the mail. Hey, Mr. Melton Movie, you tell me you don't own Lost Boys on 4K on Blu-ray? Yes, I do. I already own it on Blu-ray, but I do not own Lost Boys The Tribe and Lost Boys The Thirst on Blu-ray. I have them on DVD, and I wanted to upgrade. And these are decent because they are all single discs. They're not compressed all into one disc, and I'm getting the unrated and uncut versions of them like I wanted. And this is actually going to take up less space. I can get rid of those 2 DVDs I have up there that are making no sense to me. I didn't care that it came with the Lost Boys one, which it's kind of good in a way because I'm probably going to take it out of the shelf. I'll put it over there. I'll watch the first one, second one, and the third one. But then when the 4K comes in, I don't watch the 4K anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. I'm just buying the 4K for the artwork and the fact that it's one of my favorite horror movies of all time. And I'm a big Corey Feldman and Corey Haim fan. Okay, I am a big Corey. Anything the Coreys do, I need to own. And I'm more of a Corey Haim than a Corey Feldman fan. I know that Corey Haim showed up in The Tribe, but I don't believe he showed up in The Thirst. I don't even remember seeing these movies. I own them, but they were so bad, I don't remember them. So I am going to relive them again in this 3-pack, which was only $10, by the way. $10 used on Macari. I'm satisfied with that purchase right there. Then we have this one from Blu-ray discs, CDs, or whatever. This Fragile, another one that hit me with the Fragile. Let me cut this open here. What the? It's in a box. Box in a box. All right. All right. So I've been on this Bob Marley kick lately because that One Love song's been stuck in my head there. The give thanks and praise to the Lord and it will be all right. Yeah, that song's been stuck in my head lately because I've been giving a lot of thanks for things lately. A lot of things have been really good in my life lately. A lot of positivity lately. So I was like, I've got to complete my Bob Marley collection because I just bought me some a 1/6 scale Bob Marley doll. That's who back there. Yeah, Bob Marley back there. I got to put him on the shelf or whatever to go with my Jimi Hendrix. So Jimmy and Bob are gonna jamming. They're gonna be jamming together. Yes. And I did not have this in my collection. And this is something a lot of people don't have in their collection because it's going for a lot of money. They only made a certain amount of them. And it's literally out of print. And it's The Wailing Wailers. This is the first ever appearance of Bob Marley on a CD or music format. Okay, this is the first time his first album that he ever released, the first thing that's ever come out. Usually you can just buy these things in record form, but then in I did some Wikipedia research, and to make sure that this was the real deal, I wanted to make sure it was the real deal. It was very important that it came from a certain company. Yes, so it had to come from Studio One, which it did. Okay, so I did a lot of research on this, and it had to come from it had to be made in 2016, which it was. There is a lot of bootlegs of this out on eBay. There's a lot of bootlegs out there. I ended up getting this from Discogs. Okay, I got this one from Discogs. And I usually don't buy a lot of stuff from Discogs, but some lady had one of these on Discogs, and I was like, I gotta buy it. It's the first Bob Marley CD has Bob Marley on it. I gotta buy it if he's got anything to do with it. It also has it's also one of the earliest CDs of who's the other big Jamaican singer there? Is it Tosh? Am I saying his name right? It's not gonna tell me on the back here. I hate when they do that. Because see, they make a big deal as Bob Marley, but then they don't. Okay, wait a minute. Featuring the first edition cover originally released in Jamaica, The Wailing Whales is the first in a series of reissues from renowned reggae label Studio One. This legendary first album features the reggae immortals Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, I think I'm saying it right, and Neville Livingston. Now I'm a Bob Marley fan. I have heard of Peter Tosh before, not to be confused with Peter Tork, the guy from the Monkees. I have heard of him before, but the other guy I have not. So please do not kill me for not knowing who that person is. But I didn't have this in my collection, and I paid $20 for it. I paid $20 for it, and if you look on eBay right now, they actually have, there's somebody else that's selling a copy of this, I think for like $50 or $60. And this one is factory sealed, and it's legit. 100% legit. I checked it out. This is legit. The other ones with the different covers, not legit. Bootlegs or like low budget, mass produced something or other. This is the legit copy of what I wanted. So if you are a Bob Marley fan, you don't have that in your collection, you might want to check on that. My life. All right, last one, my friends, from the Goodwill. And it is a copy of, the complete 6th season of Alice. Yes. There's a new girl in town, and she's feeling good. Yeah. God, was it something? Smile in our neighborhood. There's a new girl in town. And yeah, you know it. This is season 6. Now, here's the deal. I buy these when they're cheap because they're kind of expensive. To me, it's usually like $27, $28 for a season. And I have seasons 1 through 4. Now, this is season 6. Now, is it going to bother me that I'm missing season 5? A bit. And I believe there's only 8 seasons. I think there's 8 seasons total. And they're all out right now. They're all out unreleased. Or you can buy all of them right now if you wanted to on Amazon, if you want to spend $27, $28, $30 a piece for them. Now, granted, eventually maybe there's going to be a box set with everything all together, but right now there's not. And this was one of me and my wife's dating movies. Like, when me and my wife are dating TV shows, I'm sorry. I used to watch this as a kid, like, religiously. This was, like, one of my favorite kids' TV shows. I used to love Alice. Mel's Diner, Mel Shopples. He was hilarious. And then you got all the dingbat there. And this isn't the proper girl. This isn't, what's her name? Kiss My Grits. Wow. Drawing a blank. I'm still going to draw a blank. I'm not going to remember. I want to say, I got Daisy Duke in my head. I got Daisy, because her name, you think her name would be Daisy. Is it Florida? Flora? Is Vera, Flora, Alice, Vera, is it Florida? Wow. I'm drawing a blank. That's not her. This is her replacement. I think the other one only did 4 seasons. I think that's why I really didn't care, because she was my favorite in the 4th season. The Kiss My Grits girl there. What's her, oh man. Wow, why can't I remember her name? It's not gonna tell me on the back here because they're not gonna push the other girl if they're trying to push this new girl that's taking her place. She just wasn't as good. She wasn't as good as her. Wow. Comment below. I'm not gonna even put this thing in the usually when I think of it, I look it up. I'll put it in the thing there. Let's see if you know. See if you remember who the Kiss My Grits girl was from Alice, okay? And yes, I'm missing season 5, 7, and 8 now. But I ended up getting this for $7. That's where I'm going with this. They're usually like $30 or whatever. This one was, for some reason, that guy was selling on eBay used, Goodwill or whatever. And I did check the discs. They're fine. And it was $7. So when I see them pop up like that, then I grab them. I'm still missing, I think, season 5 of is it 5? Where is she? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to say I'm missing season 5 of Mama's Family, which has been kind of bothering me too, because for some reason you can buy the whole series of Mama's Family for the same price that you can buy the singles 5th season of Mama's Family. And I got all the other 4 seasons, so I kind of feel stupid, like, buying the box set with the complete series in it for less, even though it's less money. to just get the one season when I get all the rest over that. I hate when they do that. I hate when they do that. Hate it. Gotta breathe on that one. This was a tough one, my friends. You know, you got to hear a little story about how my dreams were crushed. Okay, you got to hear about that not so good old boy. And with that said, my friends, please do me a favor. Please do me a favor. I need to get them subscriptions up. I need to get those subscriptions up. My goal is to hit. I want to hit my 1,000 subscribers so I can go live. I got a lot of people that want to collab. They want to collab. They want to go live. They want to go do this. They want to do that. I can't do nothing. I'm on hold right now until I hit 1,000 subscribers. My daughter's just like, she's like, you getting paid from YouTube? I'm like, no, I'm not getting paid from YouTube. She's like, you put all this time, and I'm like, yes, and you put all this time and effort into yours too until you finally reach a thing there. And I'll just keep on going. I'm going to keep plugging away till I hit that 1,000 subscribers. And I finally start getting what, because I guess you could put a tip jar down. There's all kinds of things that you can do when you hit 1,000 subscribers. But I'm not there yet. But I need to get there. In order to do that, if you sat there this long, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Share. Stop being so greedy. Share on your social media. Share on your Twitters. Share on your Facebooks and your Instagrams. Share away, okay? Listen, I'm a preschool teacher. I believe in sharing. Sharing is caring. That's what the kids always tell me when one of the kids wouldn't give him a toy. But sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Share, like, subscribe, and I will see you. See you